अस्सलाम वालेकुम। लास्ट सेक्शन में हमने कॉलम क्रोमेटोग्राफी पढ़ा था। आज हम पढ़ेंगे HPLC, हाई परफॉर्मेंस लिक्विड क्रोमेटोग्राफी। दिस इज़ वेरी कॉमन टेक्निक दैट यूज इन आवर इंडस्ट्री फॉर डिफरेंट पर्पस, फॉर आइडेंटिफिकेशन, सेपरेशन, quantitative analysis, qualitative analysis. For different purpose we can use it. Before going to the instrumentation or what is high performance liquid chromatography, we discuss before what is the step, what is the purpose to increase the ease of elution. What is elution? Elution is a phenomena in which the carrying of the components separate from the mixture by moving through a mobile phase. To the ease of elution, we decrease the particle size of our stationary phase. If our particle size is decreased, it means its surface area increase, and if surface area increase, it cause two effects. One is if increase the efficiency of the packing material or column, or decrease the component band of separating. Two facts that do: one is increase the efficiency of the column, and another decrease the component bonds spreading. And decrease the component bond spreading means there is a good result showing in our detector. Due to good result showing our detector, we use a small particle size of our stationary phase. But now the particle sizes decrease, that result in tightly packed column, and tightly packed column impede the flow of rate. Now that make obstacles difficult to flow the mobile phase through the stationary phase. Now for this purpose we use a pump or a mechanical pump or automatic pump, any pump we use before the column was started, because it increase the flow rate of the mobile phase through the stationary phase, flow over the stationary phase. That's why we call high performance liquid chromatography or high pressure liquid chromatography, because of we use pressure, we apply pressure, but it's similar to column chromatography. Now we discuss about the mobile phase that we use in this technique. Basically we use mobile phase is a binary solution that is preferable, but we can use any solvent, but we use those solvent that do not interfere with the working of the detector. If detector absorb the mobile phase, then our result is not well or good. That's why we use as a mobile phase that is not interfere with the detector, or we can change it by gradient elution is common in HPLC. Now the selection of stationary phase on the basis of two compound: low molecular weight or high molecular weight compound. For low molecular weight compound, we use stationary phase such as silica, alumina, nylon 6. Silica is weakly acidic and it absorbs the basic compound, and alumina is basic in nature and it absorbs the acidic compound. Nylon 6 a polyamide group that cause the separation of the hydrogen bond that is attached to the nitro group. Hydrogen bond to the amide group, that is separation of these compound. For the higher molecular weight of the compound such as drug or surfactant, we use a liquid stationary phase. And liquid stationary phase is supported by a solid support. The liquid stationary phase such as silica gel or porous silica. Now we discuss about the instrumentation of HPLC. If we talk about HPLC, we represent it by diagrammatically. Now this is a solvent reservoir. What is solvent reservoir? Is a mobile phase that flow through the column or over the stationary phase and separate the our component. And now we select a reservoir, means we select a mobile phase that is deaerated by two methods, by boiling or by vacuum generated. And now this solvent reservoir is deaerated, then this solvent reservoir pass through the pump. What pump do? Pump adjust the pressure, adjust the flow rate, and control the flow rate, because our stationary phase is packed, that impair the flow rate, impair the flow of the mobile phase. That's why we use a pump that increase the pressure of this flow and pass through the pre-column. There are two columns we use. First is pre-column and another is separating column. Pre-column that collect impurities from the mobile phase that attach to the stationary phase, and separating column. Okay, we explain now. These both column are used, and the stationary phase in those column are same. Why we use two column? Because pre-column is absorb impurities from the mobile phase that is attached to the stationary phase, and the separating column is expansive column. If impurity is attached to the stationary phase, it is shorten is life. Shorten is spreading column, life of spreading column, or it's absorbed irreversibly. That's why we use a pre-column that collect impurities from the mobile phase. Then there is the injector. We use through the chain we inject our mixture. There's a two position our injector, that our mixture is directly go to their separating column. First is direct position, that direct flow through the injector, direct comes to the separated column, and other is loop. Now in the loop our mixture is go through the separating column. Then is a detector. Determine the separation of the column and automatically monitor the component that are separated, and send a electrical signal to the amplifier that increase our result, and then record our result through graph. There is a effluent collector. The mixture that is separated is collected in the effluent collector. Now in the next coming section we discuss about the detector of high performance liquid chromatography and mass spectrometry.